Accepting the Call, Following Your Dream of Starting Your Own Paid Psychic Reading Business. Read by the author, Tana Newberry. Dedicated to my thousands of psychic reading clients and psychic development students, especially those who have allowed me to help them begin a career of doing psychic readings. I believe we can and are changing the world one message at a time. It is my pleasure to be doing light work alongside of you. Introduction: The Hero's Journey. As an aspiring professional psychic reader, you will learn that you are not alone in your desire to run a psychic reading business full-time and that you can succeed in doing so. Accepting the Call includes stories from professional psychic readers who have already been successful in starting and growing their own businesses. These stories will inspire and motivate you. Yes, you, future professional psychic reader, to actualize your desires and start your own business. If you want to learn how to grow your own psychic reading business, you're in the right place. This book will show you that it is in fact possible to be successful in running your own psychic reading business. Becoming a professional psychic reader is for you if you've always felt drawn to the spiritual world, you have had experiences that suggest you have psychic abilities, you want to help others by using your abilities to give readings, and you're ready to start your own business and be your own boss. How to read this book. You may read this book cover to cover, and that's perfect. But you can also use it as an intuitive guide. When that feeling comes over you, you know the one where you're trying so hard and things just aren't lining up for you yet. Pull out this book and flip to a story. Know that it is the perfect one to inspire you at that moment. Spirit will work through this book. Spirit is speaking directly to you. You can also come back and reread your favorite stories. As you do, you'll find new insights every time. Like the authors, trust that Spirit is working through this book to help you on your journey. The stories in this book are ordered in a certain way, but don't let that stop you from reading them in whatever order feels right to you at the moment. It is my hope that after reading this book, the knowledge of your power, value, and offering drop 2 feet from a nice idea in your mind to a truth you can feel in your heart. About the author. I'm a professional psychic reader of 16 years and a psychic development teacher who has helped to launch many other successful psychic reading careers. I know a thing or two about what it takes to take your goals of being a psychic reader and make them come true. I wrote this book for 2 reasons. The first is to inspire and empower aspiring psychic readers to follow their calling. If you're reading this, chances are you've been drawn to the psychic world in some way, shape, or form. Maybe you've had a few psychic readings done yourself and felt a deep connection to the experience. Or maybe you've always known you had psychic abilities, but weren't sure how to develop them further. Whatever the case may be, I want you to know that you are not alone. There are many people out there who have the same desires and aspirations as you do. The second reason I wrote this book is to provide aspiring psychic readers with the information and resources they need to get started on their journey. In the pages that follow, you'll find stories from professional psychic readers who've already been brave enough to launch and grow their own successful businesses. These readers will share their insights on what it takes to succeed as a psychic entrepreneur. Okay, so we've established that you're an aspiring psychic reader, and you've probably always wanted to take your readings to the next level and start doing them professionally. However, you're not quite sure if you're ready to take the leap of faith required. This book is dedicated to helping you on your hero's journey by accepting the call to become a professional psychic reader. It explores what the stage of the journey looks like and how to make it successful. By the end, you'll have all the tools you need to start your own psychic reading business and begin helping others on their own hero's journey. What is the hero's journey, you ask? The hero's journey is a pattern of narrative often found in stories, myths, and fairy tales. It describes the journey of a hero who goes on an adventure, overcomes obstacles, and learns something about themselves in the process. This journey usually starts with the hero receiving a call to adventure, which they may resist at first, but eventually, the hero accepts the call and sets out on their journey. Along the way, they face challenges and trials, which will test their courage and resolve. If they are successful, they will usually emerge from these challenges transformed in some way with new knowledge or understanding. The hero's journey is often used as a metaphor for our own lives and for the journey we must all take to find our true purpose and meaning in life. Fun fact: the hero's journey is also portrayed in the tarot as the fool embarks on his own hero's journey. The tarot is a deck of 78 cards, each with its own symbolism and meaning. The Fool is one of the 22 major arcana cards, which represent the major stages or milestones in the hero's journey. The Fool card typically depicts a young man or woman standing at the edge of a cliff, about to embark on a new journey. This journey is full of potential, but also danger. The Fool represents the hero's journey from innocence to experience and from ignorance to wisdom. Along the way, the Fool will face many challenges and obstacles, but if they are brave and true to themselves, they will eventually find success. The hero's journey continued. The call to adventure is an important part of the hero's journey because it is the moment where the hero decides to embark on their quest. This decision is usually not an easy one, and the hero must leave behind their old life and comfort zone, venturing into the unknown. But without this decision, the hero would never begin their journey and learn all that they need in order to grow and change. So accepting the call is an essential part of the hero's journey, and it is a decision that each one of us must make at some point in our lives. There are many challenges that the hero may face on their journey. These challenges can be physical, like crossing a desert or climbing a mountain. They can also be emotional, like overcoming fear or doubt. They can be spiritual, like confronting one's own darkness or finding inner peace. Whatever form they take, these challenges are meant to test the hero and help them grow in strength and wisdom. The hero usually emerges from the challenges transformed in some way. They may have gained new knowledge or understanding, or they may have become stronger and more confident. Whatever the case, the hero's journey is always an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. Let's talk about your hero's journey and what accepting the call means to you. If you're reading this book, then you're likely at the accepting the call stage of your hero's journey. Throughout the pages of this book, we will explore what it means to accept the call and how this decision can lead to growth and transformation. We will also look at some of the challenges that you may face in your journey and how these challenges can help you grow in strength and wisdom. You must accept the call in order to begin your journey. Without accepting the call, you will never set out on your adventure and will never have the opportunity to learn or grow. This is why it is so important for you to accept the call, even if you're afraid or unsure of what lies ahead. It is only by accepting the call that you can begin your journey to self-discovery and transformation. What does it really mean to accept the call? To accept the call means to be willing to embark on a new journey, even if it's filled with potential challenges or difficulties. If you've accepted the call, then you're willing to set out on an adventure, even if you're not sure what will happen. This requires courage and a willingness to leave behind the safety of the familiar. But accepting the call is essential for you, aspiring professional psychic reader, as it is only through this decision that you can begin your journey of self-discovery and growth in your practice. The challenges that you will face will help you grow in courage, strength, and wisdom. These challenges can be physical, like sustaining the energy required to do readings. They can also be emotional, like overcoming psychic reader anxiety. And they can be spiritual, like trusting that spirit will show up each time you give a reading. Whatever form they take, these challenges are essential for your growth and transformation as a reader. The hero's journey is a metaphor for our own lives and callings. Like the hero, we must be willing to face and accept the unknown. So when you're thinking about starting a psychic reading business, it's important to remember that you're taking a big step into the unknown. The unknown is full of possibilities, and it's important to remember that you have the power to create your own reality. But don't worry, because it's actually a good thing. And for you, gentle reader who is on planet Earth reading this book right now, accepting the call may very well mean for you following your dreams and starting your own professional psychic reading business. Psychics have been around for centuries, providing people with guidance and advice. Today, more and more people are interested in learning about their own psychic abilities and exploring what they can do. Are you ready to accept the call and take your place as a professional psychic reader? For some of you who answer honestly, the answer could still be no. It's natural to feel apprehensive about taking such a big step. After all, becoming a psychic reader means delving into the unknown and trusting your intuition. But if you're willing to take a leap of faith, you may find that psychic readings can be incredibly rewarding, both financially and spiritually. So how do you take the first step? By accepting the call, of course. And you must be willing to do so. But don't worry, you don't have to do it alone. If you're reading this, then there's a good chance you have similar abilities to me. And I want you to know that you are not alone and that you can absolutely succeed in starting your own paid psychic reading business. It might seem daunting at first, but trust me, it is so worth it. And within these pages are stories from professional psychic readers who started exactly where you are right now. But before we get into their stories, let's gloss over some interesting information about the psychic reading industry. Fun facts. The psychic reading industry is a $2 billion industry. There are over 10,000 professional psychic readers in the United States alone. Most people who get psychic readings are women. There are many professional psychic readers who have been able to build successful businesses by using their gifts to help others. If you have a desire to start your own paid psychic reading business, know that it is possible for you to make your dream a reality. You can succeed in starting your own paid psychic reading business with hard work and dedication. Would you love to have the ability to help others by using your psychic abilities? Do you feel called to do this work but don't know where to start? Are you worried that you won't be successful in running your own business? Here are some tips to help get you started. Number 1, believe in yourself and your abilities. This is the most important thing. If you don't believe in your abilities, you won't be able to use them. Number 2, do your research. Learn as much as you can about the psychic reading industry and what it takes to be successful in it. Number 3, find a mentor. Talk to someone who's already a successful professional psychic reader and see if they have any advice for you. Number 4, be prepared to work hard. Running your own business is no easy task, so be prepared to put in the time and effort required to make it a success. Number 5, have faith and don't give up. Remember that anything is possible if you believe in yourself and are willing to work hard for it. If you follow these tips, you'll be well on your way to becoming a successful professional psychic reader. Just take the first step and go for it. Persistence does not recognize failure. You'll make it if you persist, believe in yourself, and are willing to work hard. Starting your own psychic reading business can be an amazing way to fulfill your destiny and make a good living. Here are the stories of 9 more professional psychic readers who have been successful in doing just that.